kind of a video that I haven't really posted before, which makes it a little bit nerve-wracking. So I recently went to a marketing seminar. I know this is like skipping forward, but I'm gonna just let you know what the title of this video actually means, because you're probably like, huh? So I went to a marketing seminar with my work. Some of the presenters that were there were Shapiro, Morgan Spurlock. I don't know if you've seen Super Size Me. It's a good movie, it's a documentary kind of style. I'm going to put down in the description all the names of the people, and you can YouTube. They might have some of the lectures that they've done in the past. I would 100% recommend it. If you are in marketing, if you want to get into marketing, these people know what they're talking about. It is super interesting, super motivated. It gets you just pumped up to kind of just be successful at your job, and gives you different resources to really think about when you're in kind of that profession. So the whole reason that I actually was super excited was because, I don't know many of people who watch YouTube videos, Bethany Mota was one of the guest speakers. So I was pretty excited because I wanted to hear her take on just her stardom. So I actually took from some of her presentation. I thought it was interesting that she was 13 and was being bullied and thought through social media. I wanted to share something with the people who watch my videos, and I just thought that maybe as a 24-year-old woman, I might have some tips on how you can just really be yourself, and in this world that just seems so big and intimidating and scary, and where there are people that just want to bring you down. So I feel like from Bethany Mota and her advice on just being yourself and opening up, and her story of what she was dealing with and where she came from that, I think it's important that young people, my age people, anyone knows that there are people who go through a struggle all around, and you can relate to pretty much anyone. The whole thing about bullying, I think that we've come to a time where it's so easy for people to be negative and rude on the internet, or most of the time people that say things or try to bring you down can say so much more behind a camera than they can, or behind a computer, sorry, than they can to your face. Being 24, I like to think I have literally this much life experience, just this much. But I thought maybe if I shared some ways on how I dealt with this, then maybe I can help someone else who's maybe dealing with the same thing. And I took what Bethany, her struggle was, and I really want to kind of share my own. I've dealt with nasty girls, and the truth is I wanted to start a YouTube channel years ago, but I'm glad I started when I did, because I truly came into my own. I think I was finally accepting and just proud of the person I've become probably around 22, 23, and now into my later 20s. I just found myself, I dealt in university with some girls, and I don't really want to get into it. I spent a lot of time trying to just not think about it, and I was in a really, I wouldn't say a bad place. I've always been a happy person, but I was in a hiding place. I didn't want to express myself. I was scared of things that were going to be said about me on social media, on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. And I think what really got me out of that is I finally realized that who cares? Who cares about those people that are going to say nasty things about you, because truly they don't know you well enough. I think that it's so important, if anyone's watching this and is dealing with someone who is trying to be mean to them or bully them or say mean things to them, they are coming from a negative place where they clearly are unhappy with themselves, that they have to come and tear you down. And I think when I finally realized that, I was able to just be like, you know what, Chelsea? Screw them. Like, they can deal with their own stuff, and you can deal with yours, and you can be happy, and you don't have to hide who you are or what you're interested in, or that way. And I know it's kind of vague because I'm not really getting into, but it was just catty girl drama. That's really what it was. And I'm not saying that I'm totally innocent. I don't think to this day that I ever said anything that I regret. I don't think I ever really said anything. There was just drama, and I think the way that some people dealt with it towards myself, made me an insecure person, and I'm not insecure for the most part. I think everyone can be a little insecure on some days, but so I think what I took away from that when I finally became happy was that they're going to deal with their own stuff their own way, as long as you come out of it the better person and you grow and you experience and you remember that you are better than that. If you can wake up with a smile on your face and give someone a compliment, make someone's day a little bit brighter, you are already a person hands down. So I think that, like I said, it's important to just be yourself, do what you want to enjoy the things you enjoy, and you will find people in your life that will be around for the positive, the negative, they'll be there to pick you up when you need picking up, they'll be with you to celebrate, and that's what I found. I have some really good friends that came out of a situation like that, and I know that they're there for me when I need it, and I'm there for them. So I think it's for number two, I guess, tip number two is really remember the people that are there for you when, you know, this stuff's going on, because a true friend is not going to engage with that kind of behavior. If you're dealing with bullying and you have a friend who maybe is talking behind your back or is feeding the fire, they're not a friend, and it is okay as you get older. You'll totally realize this. You can get rid of those friends. There's no need for them in your life. And when you get a little bit older and you really see how time flies and things start to change, those staples, those people who are there for you, those are the ones you want around. Number three, that's just important to remember, is that I think karma exists. And I think that when you do good things come around to you. And when you do bad things come around to you. The world has a funny way of situations that kind of you see things turn around. And it might not be anything for that person who is mean to you. It might be, you know, you get that dream job you wanted, you got into the school you wanted to get into, you have excelled in something. I don't know, it could be anything. And then you will forget about those people. And I think that for me, when I was dealing with all of that stuff and I finally graduated and I got out of that surrounding and I realized I don't know why I was so scared of these like girls. When I graduated, I got a bomb-ass job on the day of my graduation, which was fabulous, and I'm still with the company I'm with now. I love it. I enjoy it. I have this as a hobby. I have amazing friends. I have a supportive, great boyfriend. I think that life is funny, and the way things happen for you, it might not happen like that, but it happens. And if you're a good person, you remember these things. I think that they'll come back to just, make your life amazing. I just think if you can wake up and just have a smile on your face, even on those days that you don't want to, because there is always someone who is struggling with something deeper. And I do think that those people who are around trying to tear you down are dealing with something that is so deep, dark, that they don't have any other way than to tear you down, tear someone down, say something mean. I think it's also important to let you guys in, or whoever's watching this, know that there are other people that struggle with the same situations that a lot of people deal with. And, just because everyone seems super happy or everything's always okay, everyone struggles, and it's okay to struggle, as long as you can realize that there are people who are there to help. Parents, friends, support systems. So I hope that those are some good things to remember if you're going through a situation like that, or if you're feeling down on yourself, if there are people who are being mean to you, that it really doesn't matter what age you are. It could be 13, like Bethany, she said she was when she was bullied, and then she turned to YouTube and she has a very successful YouTube channel. Good for her. That's amazing. I think that it's important that, we are positive to one another, and we lift people up and we don't bring them down. I think that is an important thing to take out of any situation. Sometimes it can be so hard, but being the bigger person, you'll feel better. Because at the end of the day, who do you go to sleep with at night? And who do you wake up with? Yourself. So if you can go to bed at night thinking, I made a person smile today, I think that you're living a successful life. So anyways, with that, I'm gonna go because it's really, really nice out, and I'm gonna go hang out by the pool. I hope that everyone has a great week, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! I don't know if this video has like a beginning and a middle and an end. I feel like I just kind of like, I feel like it was just like word vomit out. It just like tried to get everything out.